Hey everyone, sorry for the change of scenery today. You guys are currently on charge, so this is what's going to have to do for today. And it is a very special little video here. Probably not for most, but for me, as a sentimentality way, it is Siege Soundwave. I do have the box, it's upstairs in the loft. No, I'm not going to find it. But yeah, this guy is one of my favourite Transformers of all time. I love this design, and Soundwave is an incredible character. Don't know who he is. Go watch any G1 stuff. Even the Michael Bay stuff, he's portrayed quite cool. He's an espionage expert, and he is awesome. And this was my first ever Siege figure, and my actual reintroduction properly back into Transformers. I mean, I've always had Transformers ever since, well, since I was in a crib, probably. But this sort of, seeing him in the shop, I just looked at him and I was like, yes, you with your yellow bloody light piping, you're coming home with me. And yeah, and now he's here. So before I jump into today's video, if you guys could go down and leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you want to keep up to date, hit that notification icon to stay up to date with all the latest stuff that goes out. And yeah, let's get started into the big bad Soundwavy boy himself. Let's get straight on to this guy's design, shall we? Soundwave, he just looks awesome. He'll always look awesome. He always will be awesome. It's just Soundwave. As you can see, there's very, very heavy sort of siege scuffing detail everywhere. I mean, look at the arms, all up the legs. You're one dirty big boy, ain't you? And that chest cassette sort of piece is very battle damaged, but in my opinion, it looks awesome. And I'm glad he didn't go over the top with doing it all on the weapons in the face and the rest of the crap. So I think this is a nice balance. You know, I mean, I can kind of understand maybe he's been kneeing some people, and obviously scuffs from fisticuff fighting and rumbling, but you know, it's Soundwave and it's cool. And there's none on the back at all. That's the first complaint I'd have to say. Yes, I know his detail goes and hides in elsewhere, but that's usually something where he puts scuffs on, you know, intakes for jets and stuff like that. It's just, why is it all on the front? So, you know, I would have taken a little bit less around here and maybe just a couple little flecks around like the legs or on the things, or even on the back of the bloody arms. Like, come on. What you doing? Hasbro, why? One of the best, coolest features, as you can see, right in the noggin. That glorious, glorious light piping. Looks incredible. And I'm glad they went for the yellow rather than the red. Purely because, in my opinion, actually, with this gold, it pops like crazy. Like, that is just goddamn cool. And I know I'm nitpicking here, but can those have been painted red? Upsetting my damn OCD that those missiles are not painted. But hell, I am glad about the rest of this figure. I don't think there's any way they could design better. And I know people bitch about back kibble with this guy, or back kibble in general. Like Jobby says, back lives matter. But these, there's no kibble, let's be honest. That backpack, if it wasn't there, he'd look a little bit stupid and being quite thin. Just like the original G1 dude, who I will compare him to later. Like, these, it's just cool. He's got cannons, let's be honest. They're cannon jet engine things, and they look cool. Compared to some of the crap that could have been on there, like, you know, Optimus Primes have had wheels on their backs. You know, this is just goddamn cool. And obviously, even though he doesn't actually properly turn into a cassette, you do have the cassette buttons and stuff right on where his penis should be. But either way, great homage to the G1, and I am a great fan of that. Now let's get on to this guy's accessories. So you get two weapons. We get this blaster, which I think it folds in or something. There, folds in, and this one does nothing, but that can come out. Don't know why that's a thing. Siege playability, I guess. But yeah, I'd imagine so that you can make them basically go flat. And I think, actually, no, doesn't that go? No. Am I just trying to find things? Either way, it's supposed to resemble the batteries of the G1 figure. Obviously, the weapons can become batteries and they tuck inside. Yada yada. And oh shit. Isn't there something to do with... Yeah, I'm so glad they did this. If you're like me and you have the attention span of a child, you might not be able to pull that out. But they did include this little stopper on the back here, which you can press in and voila, it becomes erect. So that is his blaster, and obviously, as you have seen, there are the missile pods. Not focusing. Why are you doing this to me? You see a nice red detail there. Looks awesome. Yeah, let's get on to Soundwave himself. So this guy is looking absolutely awesome, and a great homage to the G1, like I've previously said. Like, his design is just one of the best of the Transformers, let's be honest. It's a freaking cassette player that turns into a robot. And this one turns into some weird jet lamppost thing. But yeah, this guy's head sculpt is just badass. I mean, let's be honest, he's got a Decepticon logo on his forehead. Like, it's just super cool. And the chest piece, as you can see, as previously stated, is Siege scuffed up. But I appreciate the fact that they've done that because it does look like broken glass, and I'm a fan of that on this figure. So if compared to some of the other ones I've seen, like the I think it's Radio Shack. Is it Radio Man, Radio Shack, something like that? The black one, Sound Blaster. Oh, the memory's gone to poo. But yeah, the black and red one. He doesn't have these scuffs as far as I'm aware, and I just prefer this. He's just so freaking cool. I'm sorry for fanboying about this figure, but let's be honest, who doesn't love a good Soundwave? And when this thing hit the shelves, I jumped straight on it. As you can see with the arms here, I love the contrast as well with the deep sort of blue. You've got these thin little lines going across. It's also another great homage to the G1, because on the G1 these are actually stickers. But I'm so glad there's no stickers with this bloody figure. Instead, you get nice painted detail. So obviously you've got the crotch area with these little flaps that can move up and down, and they're also painted in that nice silver. The knees, you've got another awesome... I don't know what they're supposed to really resemble as such. I mean, buttons, fuel cores, something. Gold vents. That's cool. One thing I'm not too much a fan of is the fact that the gold on here is a sort of dirty brush gold, whereas the gold on here is a... Holy shit, my eyes. Yeah, it's just sort of 3 different yellowy golds. You got the sort of bright, sort of greeny yellowy gold for the light piping. You've got the greeny dark gold for the chest piece, and you've got the, oh my god, my eyes, bright gold, and the yellowy chrome on there. So, I mean, if they'd stuck to maybe using the same colour as that, and maybe use the same colour as that, and the light piping, then that would be cool. But it's 4 different bloody colours of gold, or yellow, and it's just, no. That is one complaint. Also, playability. It has a button that does things. I am a fan. My inner autistic appreciates this. But yeah, this is obviously where you can store your little cassette companions, Ravage Rumble, Frenzy, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, all the good shit. They can all go in there, and then, yeah. I'm going to start onto the back where there is holes like bloody crazy because cost cutting, etc, moulding. And not much to say about the back, although I do like these intakes, which are detailed nicely with that black trim around the edge of them. So you've got the painted jet thrusters, which also I am very grateful for. They could have left those blank, but they didn't. Thank you, Hasbro. So on the legs, you've got the, oh my god, the bright shiny bloody gold. And some pink ones. Another off colour to the arms, which are a burgundy pinkish. Just stick to one damn colour, Hasbro. Come on. We're going to see if there's any... Yeah, there we go. No Siege scuffing, but that is probably the shiniest silver on this entire figure. It just appears out of nowhere. It's just nice black and blue, and then silver. That is it for this figure's sort of looks. In my opinion, definitely a great figure to get. And if you can pick them up cheap, I would 100% recommend it. And that's not the end of Soundwave fanboy inside me talking, I promise. It is just a great figure, especially if you get them cheap. 100% would pick up. I'd pick up another one, to be honest, as you will see what I have done later. But yeah, let's go on to this figure's posability. So, being a sort of Voyager class, he is relatively posable, like with most. Some of the Titans Returns figures I've noticed have these sort of weird shoulder pieces. This head is not restricted by those because it's a Siege one. You can do a full 360 rotation. You have an up and down movement of this much, so not much. Let's have a tilt. It's also another cool thing to do. You've got a with the chest. At the arms, you've got a no inner outer movement. You do have that. It's a thing. You also got a 360 rotation, out that far and down that far, and also quite a nice joint here because it goes this far smooth, then it gets to sort of stiff section, it goes in, and it's very, very nice. I do appreciate that. We've also got a double elbow joint. Like, oh yes, thank you, Hasbro. But I think that's more for the transformation. And we have no wrist rotation. Just a swivel, like so. Once again, transformation purposes only. Pretty shit. Same with the other arm. You know, it's an arm. They're identical, usually. Let's move on to the torso. We don't have any sort of crunching as such. We do have a slight back lean. And obviously a 360 rotation, which is nice. We've also got flaps that do flap things, which can allow for movement of this far. With your damn hand, they can go there, and they can go there, like that. And side to side, we have got a very more than adequate split. And as we move on to the legs, you have got a nice joint here at the knee, which is very nice. And you've got a nice pivot at the heel, which is actually... It'll do. It's fine. It'll do. But that is Soundwave in the posability section. So here are the Sound Boys together at last. We have the 1980s original G1 Soundwave next to the Wolf Cybertron Siege Soundwave. As you can see, the old boy is definitely the bigger one out of the two, and definitely hella thick. Look at how boxy he is. He will be getting a review of his own, and one thing that does piss me off is his goddamn head that won't stay up. But yeah, that is those two compared side by side together. As you can see, I like my Soundwaves and I like them square. I do also have the reissue, but why have the reissue when you can have the original? Now let's get into this guy's transformation.
If I could turn the hourglass over, if I could set the clock back, it wouldn't change a thing, I know that. I know that. And when I look at the world around me, I see what might have been, but every deed has got a price tag. Now I know that.
So here is the alt mode, if you can call it that. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. This is a sort of alt mode that's been plastered all over Amazon, stuff like that, for this figure, and I think it looks like absolute dog shit. I'm not too sure what's supposed to be going on here with the crotch piece. Like, there's an actual genuine cockpit there. So I don't know whether someone Amazon, you know, sort of decided, yes, we need it this way. It's really supposed to probably go like that. But when I was following, you know, images off of Amazon for this transformation, is that not generally clip back in? What? That's bizarre. Hey, I think I've got it. I think I've got. Oh shit! Oh. It's a. There. That's how I would imagine it to have been, but according to Amazon and images like that, no. So everything now actually generally clips in a lot nicer. Just feels a lot better. I mean, considering it looks like a piece of crap, but that's my opinion, and you're entitled to your own whether you like this ship thing. Supposed to be some kind of Cybertronian battle barge, but I am much more of a fan of the fan edit version, shall we say, where he turns into more of a G1-esque boombox. So let's get into that now.
You don't know the things I go through day to day, every day, day to day, every day. You don't know the things I go through.
Now this is more G1. This is a questionable transformation, so we say, and some parts forming. But yeah, I mean, for a Soundwave and a Doombox, a Doombox? I'm thinking of Times Return, the Bumblebee Classics one. Boombox. It looks alright. I mean, it could sit there on a shelf like that quite comfortably. I'd see why I'd have no issue with that. What I have an issue with is where the hell do you put the goddamn arms? So, and obviously another thing is the legs won't peg in anywhere. Probably because it's not designed to do that, and the arms are supposed to sit in that slot there. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to stick some arms in a closet or something, or in a drawer, go for it. But, as cool as it is, I'd rather just do that to the G1 figure and have this guy in his rope mode, because he just looks amazing in all of them. But, yeah. That is the fan mode. We also do have another one. I'm just going to try and emulate it quickly, because it's not really a difficult sort of thing to do. Why is his legs not? What, am I having a moment here? I think, yeah, there we go. The legs got on the wrong rotation. I'm going to rotate that background, like so. And keep these legs like that, or if you want them with the feet out, whatever way. And it's literally basically just that. I think we'll just go a little bit further forward. There. That's basically the other mode. He just becomes a turret. And so we have him leaning like this. Cybertronian lamppost / weapons platform. But it's something you can do with your figure. And if you've got weaponized stuff like Brunt and Cog and the other one with all the guns, yeah, you stick them on there and make quite a cool looking figure. Well, I think that's going to do it for Soundwave. He is awesome, like I said, one of my favourites. And yeah, let me know in the comments below, who is your favourite Siege character so far? Well, now it's coming to an end as we get Earthrise. I'll be interested to know. So if you guys want to subscribe, hit that notification icon and drop a like. I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay awesome and peace out. Boop.